Hi, welcome back to a new YouTube video. It's me, Caitlin or Blue. You could take a bite and pick which one you like. And I don't know if I'm coming down with a sickness or not, but I pray I'm not, because that is not how I want to be starting my 2025, because if you didn't know, today is January 6th, 2026 for me. But this will be posted later on. But anyways, if you want to see me rant about cheese, you better stay, because I had a big issue with not having cheese where I had to postpone making this video so I could calm down a little bit so I wouldn't go berserk in this part. Mind you, I made the second half of this video right after the incident, so there's more energy, more hypeness, so please stay. But anyways, let me give you some background on what has happened. So I am type 1 diabetic. Many people know this. I don't try and hide it at all, but if you didn't know, this is a great way to find out, I guess. But yeah. I have type 1 diabetes, so I have to go into the doctors every 3 months, which I have to get my blood sugars looked at. I have to get my blood drawn ever so often. Typically, it's like once a year I have this big blood draw because they know like it is pretty much fighting tooth and nail to get me to get my blood drawn. Because I have a fear of needles, low-key, high-key. Like, needles that go into my veins, no thank you. But anyways, I won't talk about that anymore. Sorry if anybody got squeamish. But yeah, anyways, I had to do 2 journal pages for what happened because I wasn't having it, which here you can see me. I made this drawing while I was sitting in the little office waiting to be checked out. But my doctor had a sit-down conversation with me, and she was like, hey, so like your A1C level, which means like your average blood sugar level, is at 12.3, which means that my blood sugar was over 300 for 3 months, which is really bad. Because it can clog up your arteries, which makes your cholesterol levels just keep going up, which I have a high cholesterol level. I am at 111, which is 1 point over, which means I'm in a danger zone, and I'm prone to heart attacks. So I had to actually lock the fuck in, be like, well, no, I don't want to have heart attacks. So I found out everything that I needed to do to take care of myself, and my doctor didn't even do this for me, which is insane. Like, I had to do all that myself, like, figure out what are things that I need to change to try and bring down my, 1, sodium levels, 2, so that way, or bring down my blood sugars, 3, work on getting my cholesterol down, because a heart attack at 20 is concerning. Like, I don't want that. And yeah, so she pretty much just talked a bunch, and I had to get my blood drawn here soon, just to see how my levels are doing, and I'm hoping that all the hard work that I'm putting in is going to pay off, because I'm really working at this, yeah, so she had a hard sit-down conversation with me, which I was like, okay, this is fine, but I almost cried because she said that I couldn't have cheese. I'm like, what do you mean I can't have cheese? Like, cheese is in my diet, like, that is a daily occurrence, is cheese, and she pretty much banned me from cheese. She said, like, I can have it maybe, like, as a little treat for myself. I'm like, what? But yeah, anyways, things I need, oh my goodness, things I need to do is no Monster, less sodium, do meal preps instead of eating outside, less complex carbs, which is going to be pastas, pizzas, all those. I need to exercise, wear my sensor, which helps a lot. Here, you can look at my beautiful baby boy as I speak. But anyways, like, I need to do all these things which should help with a bunch of my issues that I'm having in life, which I need to turn around because I've been goofing off with my diabetes since, like, 5th grade. But anyways, if you're here for the cheese rant, here it is. So this is the second part of the video. I don't know what the first part is because I'm recording the voiceover for this first. I have an idea for the first part, which is going to be me yapping, which obviously we'll see, so I'm not going to explain it. But anyways, this is me drawing in cheese because I am hysterically sad that I can't eat cheese for 3 months. Like, I can't eat a good amount of cheese. Like, I have to only eat, like, a little bit of sprinkled cheese, and that's about it because I need to watch my cholesterol levels. And I need to bring my A1C level down because I'm currently at a 12.3, and I should be in the 6-7%. But, yeah, I actually, like, I was mourning the fact that I couldn't eat cheese because I love cheese. I will eat cheese like my life depends on it, and I'm so sad. Like, I literally had a 2-hour rant with my friends about how I can't have cheese. Like, we were even talking about how many things have cheese. And I was like, bro, I used to eat so much cheese. Like, I didn't even realize how bad it was because I thought it was like a freebie for me. But no, I never even thought about cholesterol or sodium. And I'm like, bro, like, all my favorite cheeses. So I started drawing all the cheese that I really liked. I really love cheddar cheese. I love some Gouda cheese. I love pepper jack cheese. That's probably like my all-time favorite. I love American cheese, Swiss cheese. I love all types of cheese. And like, you know how many stuff in America has cheese in it? Do you know how many, like, just foods in general have cheese in it? There's so much foods with cheese in it. Like, an obsessive amount of cheese. Like, there is cheese everywhere. There's cheese coming out of ears. I can't. I love cheese. I love cheese so much. I'm a cheese lover. Send me to the shadow realm. I love cheese that much. Oh, my gosh. I literally got a birthday present from my boyfriend a year ago, which was cheese, because I love cheese. It's been over a year. It was sriracha cheese. It was so good. Oh my god. And now I don't have cheese. Like, what the flip? I haven't made a whole poem about cheese, and it's literally called No Cheese, Sad Face. And I wrote it at 12:30 in the morning. And one of my favorite things that was part of the poem was, maybe I'll move to Greece and talk to a guy named Maurice about my ban on cheese. Because I was so distraught. I was so distressed. Like, what do you mean I can't have cheese? Like, I got banned from so many things. Like, I even got told I can't drink Monster Energy drinks anymore. And I wasn't even that sad about it compared to cheese. Because, cheese is life. I would get a cheese tattoo if I could. No, I wouldn't. I'm not that extreme. I'm very indecisive about tattoos just because I'm scared to get a tattoo. And I'm scared that I won't like the placement of my tattoo. And I feel like I'm so real for that. But I'm literally, I'm like a mouse with cheese. Like, I love cheese. Like, you put a cheese in a mouse trap, and I'm going to come in there, and I'm going to die because I love cheese, and I want to have the cheese. But me and my friends were literally yapping the entire time I was drawing this, too. So it was so nice to talk to somebody while drawing about cheese. And, like, I was crying and whatnot. Not, like, actually crying. But I did have a mental breakdown the next day while I was at the grocery store because reading all the labels. Like, it's actually really sad about America is, like, how much, like, stuff is actually really, really unhealthy for you. Because most people, I promise you, you're probably eating double the intake of sodium that you're supposed to have in a day. Because sodium is literally in everything and everywhere. And probably in the air. Because sodium is just, like, that involved in our life. And it's like, bro, why? Like, literally, like, I was checking some things that I used to eat. It was like 500 milligrams of sodium per serving. It's like, bro, I used to eat like the whole thing. What do you mean? It's like I was eating triple, and I'm like, bro, no. But yeah, I was like, bro, I didn't understand. I literally, it was like, yeah, you can't have cheese. Mom. I'm like, what? And yeah, my doctor even went like, yeah, a lot of people don't realize, like, cheese is actually pretty bad for you. I'm like, what? What do you mean? And it's like, not if it's homemade cheese. Like, you're a little bit better if it's homemade cheese because it's not processed. But anything processed, like processed meat, processed cheese, processed vegetables is all bad for you. It's all bad. Which obviously it's bad. But, like, there are so many, like, things that are so, like, horrendously bad for you. I'm like, why is this even in the States? Why is this allowed? Like, now I understand why, like, America has, like, such a bad obesity rate and, like, even just, like, heart failure rates. Like, what? Or, like, blood clots is, like, such a big issue. Or blood transfusions and, like, why we always need blood because people are literally, like, having issues with their blood because I bet you 99% of you guys don't look at your sodium intake a day. Unless if you have, like, some type of, like, health issue like I do, like I'm type 1 diabetic, or if you just really care about your diet, like, you probably don't even look, you probably don't even know, and you're probably just eating it all the way, and no, you can't do that, you can't. Guys, I'm so distressed that I can't have cheese. I'm so sorry about this rant. I love cheese so much. It makes me so sad that I can't have cheese. I literally been going through, like, the flow state of no cheese. But, yeah. Let's see. Today is Tuesday, the day that I'm recording this in December. Friday was the day that my doctor told me that I can't have cheese. I've been struggle busing. But yeah, I'm like, I'm having some issues of not being able to eat a lot of things that I used to be able to eat because it used to be like a daily thing for me. And what do you mean, like, I can't have it anymore? Like, what? Yeah, also, by the way, for those of you who drink Monsters, did you know that your can of Monster, depending on what it is, like the sugar-free ones that I normally drink, yeah, they have 260 milligrams of sodium in them. That's why it's so bad for you, and it also is probably skyrocketing your cholesterol. Yeah, I should probably make like a whole PSA video because I know so much. I know so much and I can't have it. Anyways, we want to talk about some of the cheese that's on here because I think that's very important. Also, whenever you see me like on my mouse and whatnot, I'm probably like messing around with some things while talking to my friends because, guys, they were bullying me. They were my biggest ops. And one of my friends laughed at me. He laughed at me. No, two of my friends, they laughed at me because I couldn't have cheese. I'm like, why? Oh my gosh, somebody's literally streaming and their username has cheese in it. What the flip? Then, like, the other day, my friend said, like, cheese has to be, like, a ban word in my Discord server because, like, it'll, like, release the beast in me. And I was like, you guys are, like, so real for that because, like, cheese is, like, oh my gosh, cheese? Cheese? You have cheese? Like, I start turning into, like, a parakeet or whatever they're called, a parrot, whenever they want a cracker. Like, Polly, you want a cracker? Like, yes. But Caitlin want cheese? Yes. Yes, I do. Give me that cheese. Like, I'm thinking about charcuterie boards, like, after this, like, 3-month thing is done. But I'm also thinking, like, hey, maybe this is a good thing. Because if I was this obsessive over cheese and I didn't even know, maybe this is a good band for me. Because maybe I did need it secretly. Like, even one of my friends said that, like, maybe you needed a break from cheese. And a lot of people are saying, like, I'm either going to be 50-50. Like, I'm either going to gain, like, a lot of self-control, which I feel like I'm already gaining some self-control. Or once and ever the ban is released, like, I'm going to be super bad and, like, just gorge myself out in cheese and, like, other things that I couldn't have. But I'm like, no, I don't think I will, though. Because, like, I genuinely think, like, I'm going to gain self-control because, like, I want my body to be nice and healthy. I want to be healthy myself. And, like, I want to be good. I want to have a good body. I don't want to die whenever I'm young. I want to be able to watch my kids have grandkids, which I don't even have kids yet. Like, I'm literally 20 years old. But see, like, I'm worrying about this at 20 years old, and that's not normal. That should never be normal. Anyways, let me just list out the cheese I have on here real quick. I have sliced cheese. I have Swiss cheese. I have Gouda cheese. I have blue cheese. I got pepper jack cheese. I have cheddar cheese, and then I have Colby Jack cheese. Figure out which way that goes, because I'm not telling you because I'm mad that I can't have cheese. So, yeah, feel my wrath. Also, by the way, these paint pens did not work for me the best. You can see, like, I'm really trying to get it to work, but, girlie, you just gotta let it die. Which it was just, like, my love for cheese. Like, I gotta let it sizzle out some, you know? But I eventually just write no cheese for me because I'm like, bro, I can't have cheese. And, like, this is my little vent page, and this is my little journal for venting in, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for listening to my rant. Anyways, bye-bye.